he made a magnificent catch on that. That was a one-hander. Beautiful grab.
Dawson calling signals on first down. Keeps to the ball. Rolls out to the right. He's got a man clear. Touchdown! Taylor's Thomas split to the right. From the 14, Jim Taylor starts around the left side. Steps back inside the 10-5. Score!
It's the pitch. Pitch is over for a score, and Green Bay strikes quickly here.
First down from the 13. Starr fakes the handoff, looks, has time, throws in the end zone. Great catch by Mac McGee. Ball is given to Pitts. Pitts slides off and goes into the end zone, going off his own left side. And it is now 34-10. Green Bay has woken this first Super Bowl wide open.
Art Starr at quarterback drops straight back. He's looking for someone to throw to. Floats one over the middle of Boyd Dollar, who's all alone. He's at the 30, the 25, the 20. He crosses the 10, the 5, and goes into the end zone for a touchdown. LaMonica looks over that Packer defense. Has a fairly long count, now drops back to throw. Sends it out there for Miller. Miller catches it on the 5 and is in for the touchdown.
Long count, takes the snap, hands off to Anderson. The hole is to the right side. He's in the end zone, untouched.
LaMonica, 3rd and 7, goes back to throw. Here's his pitch, and it is intercepted. Herb Adderley picks it up at the 40, 50, down to the 40, the 30, down to the 20, cuts away from Darryl LaMonica at the 5, and goes all the way for a touchdown. LaMonica calling the signals, takes the snap, drops back to throw one, arches one into the end zone, completes it to Bill Miller, and it is a touchdown for Oakland.
Namath on a handoff to Matt Snell. Snell at the 5, Snell at the 3, Snell touchdown!
3rd down and a half yard to go. They give it to Hill and he goes over.
Dawson with the ball, hands it to Garrett. Garrett's going to score. Touchdown!
Cap to Osborne, slips the tackle, goes over for the touchdown!
The Chiefs at the Minnesota 47. Here's a quick toss over here on the flat 2-0 to Taylor. And Taylor breaks the tackle. He's at the 15, at the 20, at the 10. 5, touchdown. Goes back to throw again. Sets up, fires out left side. Incomplete. Taken by John Mackey. Goes off the fingertips of the intended receiver. Bounced into the hands of John Mackey, and he goes in for the touchdown. Morton takes the snap, fakes the handoff, throws the little pass to Thomas at the 10-yard line, the 5, into the end zone for a touchdown. Counts it down. Again, it's Nowatzki. He slams into the end zone for a touchdown.
Harrison is to the left of Staubach. Hill to the right. Touchdown, Allworth. Dwayne Thomas. Touchdown. On 3rd and goal, Staubach. Touchdown. Mike Ditka.
Greasy to the corner to Twilley's got him. Twilley, touchdown. And that's kick. He scores. Premian on for a 42-yard field goal attempt. And this kick is blocked. Yepremian has it. Throws a pass up with the ball. It's Mike Bass. He's running away for a touchdown. Mike Bass scores.
Zonka. Touchdown. Touchdown, Jim Kick. Zonka, touchdown. Tarkenton is going to run it in for the touchdown.
Down 9.
Look at that opening over there.
Running to the flag.
Oh,
over.
wow.
Pittsburgh scores. 20-mile-an-hour wind that Walden is putting into. Look out.
He got it.
Block. And it's a Pittsburgh touchdown.
Holy mackerel. Oh.
Terry Brown recovered it. Nice call, D-Roll. This drive is used a lot of time. Here's a rollout. Bradshaw fires. And touchdown.
And he fakes to Pearson. Staubach going for the bundle. Got Drew Pearson across the middle. He might get in. Touchdown, Drew Pearson. The Cowboys take the lead.
The spot as a flanker, the guard. There he goes.
Bradshaw. Touchdown, Grossman. 34 times last year, you recall. Here is Bradshaw. Bothered from behind. Lynn Swann is open. Got it. Steeler touchdown.
That's got to be one of the great passes in Super Bowl history or in pro football history. Here he is, number 12. He does not like the play pass, and what difference does it make now? Gets a run by the blitz Mel Renfro man. Here it is, and Lynn Swann does it again. But they hope to get back into this game.
Staubach looking deep and throwing deep.
Pass interference.
Touchdown, Dallas.
I guess they didn't call it either.
He's got him. Wow, look out.
Casper,
Yes,
touchdown. That's their favorite play.
It's now first down on about the 1. There you go.
Anasak scores.
Oh.
On the Raider 8-yard line. Targeting again to pass. It's
Got
out
him.
there,
He's
wide
got
open,
him. Yes,
touchdown. First down, goal to go for the Raiders. Pete Banaszak. Banaszak's in. Touchdown.
There's another little quick flip. Look out.
There
he
he
goes.
is.
Goodbye.
Grabbed off. Willie Brown on his way.
Goodbye,
Willie
Willie.
Brown, the veteran.
Turn out
He
the
waited for that one. 14 years Willie's waited.
There you
And he
go.
scored a Super Bowl touchdown.
He ain't got no blues.
There it is to Stu Voigt, the tight end. And
He
he's
got
over
it.
for a touchdown. The Vikings get another score.
For first down. Dorsett has the touchdown. Going deep. Oh, what a catch! And he dropped it. It is a touchdown.
He's got it.
A beauty.
He got it. He rolled over the numbers.
Touchdown, Denver.
You want to eat some of that time off the clock now. He tosses the ball to Newhouse, trying to come outside, stops and throws a pass. It is a touchdown for Dallas. On a Robert Newhouse touchdown pass for 30 yards.
The best play of the game so far. Newhouse running to his left. He ran to the left side of the field after pitch out and made a perfect throw.
Altogether. He's going to throw again. He's lobbing it deep. Stallworth! Touchdown, is it? Touchdown! Stallworth! What a move, Kurt. What a move.
For the Steelers. Bradshaw hesitates and then throws deep for Stallworth in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh!
On 3rd and 9. And a big rush is on. He lets it go. Tony Hill at the 20. He's in. Touchdown, Tony Hill on their 48. Fumble. Bradshaw has it. Oh, is he hit? Thomas Henderson up with it. Going in, number 58, Mike Hegman. Flat right. Bradshaw, we'll see how he throws. He's got his man Stallworth. He's at the 40, 45, 50, 45, 40.
He's gone.
He's at the 20, 15, and he's in for the touchdown. No flags are down. Bradshaw throws. Touchdown.
Oh, my Lord.
Touchdown.
And I think Rocky Blair caught it with sheer determination. He's not that good an athlete, but he said, I'm going to get that football. I'm going to score that touchdown.
Franco Harris sprints it through. Harris scores! Franco Harris. He's going to throw. He heaves it. Swann, touchdown! Lynn Swann, touchdown! Little flipper out to Dupree, touchdown! 3rd down and a yard to go. The pass, touchdown!
Hutchin has replaced Tyler. Cullen Bryant. And this time he gets in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Fire in motion. Franco Harris trying to get in, and he will. Standing. Young bud, Jack, that is hurting. Bradshaw deep for Swan. He has it.
Right by with a little fake. Great leaping ability. Fantastic body control.
McCutcheon now the tandem. McCutcheon's going to throw. Ron Smith, touchdown Los Angeles. 24 yards. Deep for Stallworth. Touchdown for the Steelers.
What a catch.
Again, it's Grossman in motion. Again, it's Franco Harris. This time he's in. Jim Youngblood hit him, but Franco Harris scored the touchdown.
Plunkett to throw. Touchdown! Says the star of this Oakland offense. Good protection. Throwing for King. Could go all the way. 40, 30. Touchdown, Oakland. Play action. Going for 6 to Branch. Touchdown. He stole it away from Roynell Young.
Branch, with his experience, stepped in front of Roynell Young, took the ball at its highest point.
Cliff Branch's second touchdown ties a Super Bowl record. Look at it. What great timing. Touchdown, Keith Trefley.
Goal at the 1, Johnny Davis and Ricky Patton. Johnny Davis behind Montana, and it's a touchdown. 1st and 10 from just outside the 10. The throw to Cooper, and Cooper scores for San Francisco. Curtis in motion. He's thinking about it. Anderson is going to get in. Motion to the right. Anderson is going to throw, and Ross, touchdown. Can do it right now. He's going after it right now. He looks for Ross. He got him. Touchdown.
That's Hardy in motion. And wide open is Cephalon to 50. Could go all the way. 40, 25, 15, and Miami has a touchdown. And Theismann to throw to Garrett. Touchdown. Man for Miami. He had a 42-yard kickoff return the last time. From the 2. 20, he's in the open again. 30, 40, he's going to go all the way for a touchdown. 98 yards, Fulton Walker. Riggins. He's going to go all the way. Unless Blackwood can catch him, and he can't. Theismann. Will he run it? No. He throws it for a touchdown. Charlie Brown.
Hayes goes up after it. Hayes has it blocked. Touchdown Raiders. Formation. Barnwell and Branch to the left, and Allen was split to the right. And it's Branch for touchdown. He's going to go to work for something. Throws outside, attempts a screen. Picked off by Jack Squirick. That's Didier in motion. That's Riggins in the end zone. Marcus Allen. Raiders in the end zone. Here's Marcus Allen. Cutting back upfield, and Marcus Allen could be gone. 74 yards for Marcus Allen.
Here to the left, he feels the force of support coming. He says, "Oh, I can't go there. There's strong safety. Ken Coffey there. I'll start here." Now I see a cutback against that guy. Now I see open field. I'm just going to turn it on and take it into the end zone.
A little roll to the right. Montana fires a shot. It's in. It's complete.
Right.
Carl Monroe. No setbacks. Nathan will move in motion. Marino. Johnson. Dan Johnson.
Montana looking. Fires it complete. It's Roger Craig. Touchdown 49ers. Montana changing things off. Touchdown 49ers. 49ers have 2 timeouts. Miami 3. Roger Craig inside and just bulls his way into the end zone. Touchdown San Francisco. Underneath to Roger Craig. It'll be 6.
Whoops. Don Blackman was offside, so he is in the end zone for a touchdown. The refrigerator, he's the lone setback now, and it's all disguise. McMahon rolls in a somersault 6. Moorhead, one of the tight ends in motion. Perry, what drives through, and following behind is McMahon. Here they come. And intercepted for a touchdown, the rookie Reggie Phillips. Perry. That one registered 3.8. Look at this. better open the door at that end. He's coming. But they get it. Irving Fryer. First time they've thrown to him today.
Touchdown. Zeke Moat. Jackson goes in motion. Elway up the middle. Touchdown. Conkey on the move. Sims to Bavaro. Touchdown. First and goal at the 1. And it's Morris. Sims. There's McConkey's touchdown.
I think he's throwing it to Mark Bavaro.
He is.
He is. It hit Bavaro right in the face. And then McConkey came off with it. He was watching Bavaro all the way.
Anderson, touchdown, Giants. Elway up into the pocket, out of the pocket, down the middle. Pass caught by Vance Johnson, touchdown.
It's a little, and then he just uncorks this thing down here to Vance Johnson. Hey, Herb Welsh didn't even see that thing coming.
Out of the shotgun, which is their basic formation. And Elway going for the bomb right at the outset. Caught by Natil. Touchdown! And Williams going deep. Sanders beats Haynes. Sanders out in front. 80 yards. Touchdown. Third down, short 2. Long 1 from the 28. Williams for Clark. Touchdown.
In there, what kind of percentage he's got?
He's thrown for 210 yards, and Smith wide open. 40, 30, inside the 20. Timmy Smith going down the sideline. Timmy Smith is in there. Fake to Smith. Williams deep for Sanders again. Makes the catch at the 10. Touchdown.
Oh.
And he lost it for Didier, and as Frank said, it's getting to be Didier time. Touchdown. And it figures. Timmy Smith for the touchdown. You deserve it, Timmy.
Been a long time since we've had an opportunity to have a Super Bowl game that was this tight, this late in the game. Look out.
Stanford Jennings is going to go all the way unless Sidney can catch him. He can't. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Oh, my. The throw is to Rice. Touchdown. Rice has just set a Super Bowl record with 12 catches. He's in motion. Montana. Touchdown, John Taylor.
Montana looked to Rathman, hits Rice. Rice scores for San Francisco. taken Mecklenburg's place. Montana, quickly. Brent Jones. 49er touchdown. Rathman, touchdown. They have to watch that. Montana going up top to Rice, touchdown. Rice, touchdown.
Like I said, every 2.5 hours had one incomplete pass.
Going deep for Taylor, another touchdown. Elway goes to the shotgun. He runs quarterback draw and runs into the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. Rathman, touchdown. Craig. 49er touchdown.
Don Smith and Mueller are the running backs, and Donnie Smith takes it into the end zone. Hostetler throws, touchdown, Stephen Baker. Second and goal at the 1. Touchdown, Anderson. Gives to Thomas. And Thurman breaking tackles at the 22, inside the 10, touchdown, Buffalo.
They have really moved the ball around in this first half.
Second and 9 at the 10. Ripton outside to Finer. And off his Ridge, Washington touchdown. And he gets the carry, and he has a stand-up Washington touchdown. Third and goal. Thomas is back, and Thomas gets the touchdown. And he's a lone running back. Ripon is back to throw it. Going deep. Touchdown, Clark.
Only signed a 1-year contract. He may get rich.
Kelly. Touchdown, Buffalo. Here's Kelly back to throw again. In the end zone, touchdown, Don Beebe.
Thomas again. He is at the goal line. Touchdown.
Replaces Johnston at fullback.
Aikman. Novacek touchdown.
Excitable out there, Dick. Rob Awald working on
Cathcart and a fumble. Caught by Jimmy Jones. A touchdown, Dallas. Aikman. Touchdown, Michael Irvin.
Officially the 18-yard line, the spot. Aikman to Irvin again.
Touchdown.
A big 3rd and 13 for Buffalo Bills. Right. I think he crossed the line of scrimmage. He throws to Don Beebe. No flag down. It'll be a touchdown, Buffalo. And he'll go behind 2-A, but it's Aikman with the ball, and he's going deep. Harper wide open, touchdown! 3rd and goal from the 10, and a draw to Smith. And he's in! What a run! Oh, my!
What kind of a guy is this, right?
Reich. Still free. That's Norton. Who else? Give him a touchdown. He deserves it. Ken Norton. Give progress to the 4. 1st and goal for Buffalo, trailing 6-3 early in the second quarter. It's Thomas. Thomas, touchdown! Here's the throw underneath. Thomas hit as he takes a handoff, fumbles the ball, and here comes the Cowboys. It's Thomas Everett with one man to beat Tina, and now he's on his way. Don Beebe, the lone Bills, touchdown, Dallas! Emmett breaks a tackle. 10, 5. Touchdown! Smith. Touchdown!
From the 44. They fake it to Floyd. Young to the air. Young to Jerry Rice. Touchdown, San Francisco. First down at the 49-yard line. Young this time gives it or fakes it to Floyd, then throws to Waters, who breaks a couple of tackles, and there goes Ricky for a touchdown. They give it to Natron Means, and he's in for the touchdown behind Steve Hendrickson. On 1st and goal from the 5. Young to Floyd, touchdown. 3rd and 3 now after the timeout. And the Chargers blitz, but Young gets it off to Ricky Waters for the touchdown.
What a fine block by Wallace.
2nd and 3, and Ricky Waters cuts it back for the touchdown. 3rd and 13 at the 15 after the timeout. Young throws, Jerry Rice, touchdown.
He, I think, as much as anybody, if not more than anybody, personifies the San Francisco 49ers.
Here's Andre Coleman taking off. He gets by the kicker, Bryan. He's being chased by Troy Cook. And Andre Coleman, traced down by Drakeford, scores a touchdown.
Young, quick pass, slant in, Jerry Rice, another touchdown! Steve Young is now #1 all time with 6 touchdown passes.
49-18. And wide open, we cut away from the plays to see George Seifert taking his bath as Tony Martin makes the pass.
Johnston, the blocking back, fake to Smith.
Wide open, Novacek, touchdown, Dallas.
O'Donnell, end zone, touchdown! Yancey, Thigpen, 1st and goal. Evan Smith. Second effort, touchdown, Dallas. Morris, touchdown. Man, was that beautiful. Smith. Touchdown!
Bennett, the lone setback. 2 tight ends set up for the Packers, and Favre back to throw his first one. Going deep, has a man open. Andre Rison. 1st and goal at the 1 for New England. Bledsoe. Touchdown to Keith Byers.
That's Bill Parcells.
It sure is. Here's Bledsoe back to throw. And touchdown New England as they take the lead to Coates. Here's Favre. Antonio Freeman, they're not going to catch him. Touchdown Green Bay as the Packers recapture the lead.
To score this touchdown.
From the 2, 1st and goal. Here's Favre. Pointing, and Favre pushed. Didn't get in. Maybe he did. Flag on this play. But Curtis Martin is in the end zone. Vinatieri. Kick goes to Desmond Howard at the 1. Desmond Howard is off. You better turn it on or he's gone. Desmond Howard all the way into the Patriot end zone. As soon as they get back in it, Green Bay takes it away. 99 yards.
Opening series, they've gained 13 as the NFC celebrates 13 in a row. The throw to Freeman. Is he in the end zone? Touchdown! The San Diego native has the first Denver touchdown. Green Bay has not allowed a touchdown pass in 32 quarters. Play action, wide open. Elway walks it in for the score. Throwing to the end zone. Touchdown! A leaping catch by Mark Tremont. For over 7 minutes as Davis squirts it. Touchdown! First down at the 13. Favre to the end zone. Touchdown! Davis. And the Broncos with a mile-high salute.
2 tight ends set up for the Broncos. Howard, touchdown Broncos. Denver's first play after the missed field goal. Elway going deep, and he's got Rod Smith. And Smith's gone.
John Elway could play another 10 years. He's already carried it 3 times tonight.
They let him again. And he just scored a touchdown.
His second touchdown.
Yeah. Second goal with the 3. Elway, quarterback draw, close, touchdown. Here comes Tim Dwight again. And he's got some room to go. And they're not going to catch him. Tim Dwight, gone. Backs it in, and Atlanta finally scores a touchdown. 3rd and goal on the 3. Handler, touchdown.
3rd and goal. 3 receivers to the right. Warner goes over the middle. Juggled, caught. Holt, touchdown. 2nd down. Goal from the 1-yard line. George, he's in there. 2nd and goal. George again. George breaking tackles into the end zone. At the 27-yard line, Warner to throw. Going deep downfield, adjusting for it is Isaac Bruce. And Isaac Bruce threads his way for a touchdown.
And Isaac Bruce comes up with a huge play over Denard Walker.
Gets inside him, goes through the maze.
Now that movie continues.
And Dilfer, good block by Mulitalo. Dilfer going deep, and he's got Stokely, and he's in for a touchdown. And they beat Jason Sehorn. And that's what a lot of people expected. We're in the 3rd quarter. 1st and 10 for Kerry Collins, who has thrown his 4th interception to Dwayne Starks, and he will go in untouched for 6. And here goes the boot, and Dixon will take it at the 3-yard line. Corey Harris can't get him. Cornell Brown can't get him. Here comes the punter and the kicker, and there he goes. He'll take it all the way for a touchdown, the 2nd in the postseason, 97 yards.
Wow.
That'll change things in a hurry. And the Del Riso kickoff after that 97-yard kickoff return. Picked up by Jermaine Lewis. He gets a block from Harris.
He might have another one.
Gash, and they knock out McDaniel, and there's Thomas, and he can't stop him, and he'll go the other way. Can you believe it? 84-yard touchdown kickoff return. And you have just seen Super Bowl history. Never before in the previous 34 games have they seen back-to-back kickoff returns for touchdown. But you just saw it right there. 1st and goal from the 3. Lewis and Gash in the backfield. The pitch out to Lewis. He got a block from Gash. He'll drive into Barrow, and he's in for a touchdown.
And Jamal Lewis just trucked him for a touchdown.
They haven't worked together all year.
Falk has to let it go. Picked off. Ty Law down the sidelines. Touchdown. Here's Brady back. Firing end zone. Touchdown. Patriots. David Patton made a great catch. 2nd. Touchdown Rams. Minute 37 left. Warner lofts it. And Ricky Proehl is going to score.
2nd and goal. Instead, it's Allstott into the end zone for the game's 1st touchdown. And Johnson to the outside, caught by McCardell. Spins away from the coverage. Charles Woodson, the defender, touchdown.
Big hole.
Bunch the receivers to the left, spread out along the tree trunk, and the pass is caught by McCardell. Touchdown. 2nd and 2. Gannon to the outside, and it is intercepted by Dwight Smith, the nickelback, and he gets by Gannon and goes in for the touchdown. 3rd and 3 now from the 39-yard line. Gannon has time this time, and then throws, and it is caught out of the end zone, and wouldn't you know it, Porter beats the secondary, but the pass is thrown a hair too long.
I don't know. This could be a catch, Al.
You know, at this point,
he got there, and then he drags that left foot. I think that's a touchdown.
Players reverse to a touchdown.
There you go.
Oakland is not charged with a timeout.
The rest of the game.
And that is blocked, and that's exactly what the Raiders need, if anything, to get back in the game. And it's taken into the end zone by Eric Johnson for a touchdown. Deep open is Rice. Touchdown. 48 yards.
He goes right through Middleton, goes right through that double team.
3rd and 18, and this is going to write a finish. Derek Brooks, who ran back 3 interceptions for touchdowns in the regular season, does it to cement the Super Bowl.
Fans and everyone, you have to remember this all your life.
That's tip, and that's a 5th pick of the game by Dwight Smith. And again, Dwight Smith is going to take it down the sideline into the end zone. Wow.
First down. Brady has it, throwing, touchdown. Gonna go deep down the far sideline. It is caught, touchdown. Steve Smith. Brady, play fake, throw, touchdown. From the 2, right side, touchdown, Antoine Smith.
And showing well tonight.
On 2nd and 10, Deshaun Foster. Foster breaks through, 30, still on his feet, 20, 10, 5, touchdown. Play fake, Delhomme pulls it down, looking, gonna go deep, has his man wide open, it's Muhammad. Muhammad to the 15, 10, 5, touchdown.
They went with it and they lost.
Brady looking to throw it, touchdown. Mike Vrabel. Big blitz, throwing to the end zone, touchdown. Blitz. Pump fake from McNabb, over the middle. Touchdown. 2nd and goal. Brady fires, and it is caught. Givens, touchdown. Mike Vrabel on the end of the line, the left side. Brady play action, fires. Vrabel catches it. And Vrabel has his 2nd Super Bowl touchdown. Blitz. McNabb throws, touchdown Philadelphia. Westbrook. Vrabel is in, Holstein is blocking for Dillon. Corey Dillon, touchdown New England. And the Patriots are back on top. Down the middle of the field. Lewis, touchdown, and Philadelphia's not finished yet.
See a play-action pass.
And instead it's Roethlisberger on a keeper diving, and does he get there? Yes, he does. We're going to see Pruitt for the rest of the day, and you're going to see Parker bursting one over the right side. They call him Fast Willie Parker, and Fast Willie Parker has just gone 75 yards for a touchdown. From the 16, Alexander in the eye, the play fake. In the pocket, Hasselbeck throws, touchdown, Jeremy Stevens. Little toss. Here comes a gadget play. Randall L. He can throw. He was a quarterback in college. And he's thrown a touchdown to Heinz Ward in the Super Bowl. 43 yards, and sooner or later, they're going to run a gadget.
And the Colts have had a hard time all season covering kicks. It's Hester trying to work it back to the middle. Gets past the first wave, and here he goes. It's Hester inside the 30. Hester's going to take it all the way for a touchdown. And no flag, 92 yards.
And Devin Hester finally goes, look, there's a big opening. He takes it, and he just outruns everybody.
Long ball to go to Harrison like last time he got picked. Here he's going long, and a man wide open. It's Wayne at the 15. He walks in. 53 yards for the touchdown. 3rd and goal. Grossman in the pocket, fires, and the ball is caught by Muhammad for the touchdown. They have the Bears defenders on their heels. 2nd and goal from the 1. Trying to squirt through, and again driving in for the touchdown. It's Dominique Rhodes. Grossman. Look out here, he's intercepted. Picked off by Kelvin Hayden. And Hayden still running inside the 20, and Hayden may run it back all the way. He does! Kelvin Hayden.
Pretty short. Maroney right side. Touchdown, New England. Play action. Over the middle. Touchdown, Giants. David Tyree. Brady throws. Moss. Touchdown. 39 seconds left. Manning lobs it. Burris alone. Touchdown, New York. None bigger in his career. With 35 seconds left, the Giants lead by 3.
Third and goal. Russell puts his head down. Does he get into the end zone? He does. Touchdown. Ran away from McFadden. Hightower is the back. And Warner, as he's been prone to do recently, starts to stumble. And then the pass is caught in the end zone by Ben Patrick, the tight end. From the gun. Steelers show blitz. Here they come. He gets it away, and it's picked off at the goal line. There's a flag thrown on the run back. James Harrison to run it back, and Harrison is past midfield. Harrison going down the sideline. Harrison still on his feet. Harrison is going to go all the way and waiting for the official to get there. Touchdown is signaled. The rookie out of Richmond is the running back. And it's going to be a fade for Fitzgerald, who's going to go up and make the catch for the touchdown.
There's no one that does it better than Larry Fitzgerald, to go up and get the ball at the highest point.
2nd and 10. Warner has time. Fitzgerald into Steeler territory. 30, 20, 10. Arizona has the lead. Miller slot left. Washington outside left. Roethlisberger has time. Throws to the back of the end zone, and it is caught for a touchdown by Holmes.
Unbelievable.
Incredible.
And he says the Saints make a lot of mistakes that way.
A 3rd down play. Manning's going to the end zone, and the ball is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Indianapolis 16. Set up screen to Thomas. Inside the 10. Thomas weaving at the 5, and he's in. And the Saints have taken the lead at the Super Bowl. A dive, spins twice, and is in for the touchdown. In the 2nd quarter, 2nd and goal. This time they've got the catch and the touchdown. Jeremy Shockey. Picked off. Look out. Gets past Manning, and it's Tracy Porter taking it all the way. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Jordy Nelson, touchdown, Green Bay. Pump fake. Wallace picked off. Nick Collins. Nick Collins on the return inside the 10. Leaps for the touchdown. Approaching the 2-minute warning here in Arlington, over the middle. Caught. Touchdown. Greg Jennings from the 8. Back in the end zone, Ward, touchdown. Mendenhall back in the game and into the end zone for the touchdown. Rodgers looking left, comes to his right. Jennings, touchdown. Blitz again. Floated for Wallace, what a throw. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
2nd down and goal. Play clock all the way down to 0, and the pass in the end zone is Judgment caught. Brady moving and looking and has time, and then throws, and that is caught for a touchdown by Woodhead. 2nd and a deuce, and over the middle, getting free. Touchdown. touchdown. Second and goal. And Bradshaw, and he wanted to stop, and he gets into the end zone. That's exactly what New England was doing. They were letting him go into the end zone, and Bradshaw had such a big hole, and he's trying to fall down at the 1-yard line, but at least he gets into the end zone.
From the 13, Flacco, end zone bound, and he's got a touchdown! And Quan Bolden take it to the end zone for a second time. It's a play-action fake to Rice. Flacco has pulled up for the touchdown. Touchdown, Baltimore. And Flacco heaves it down the field. Open as Jones catches his on his back. He can get up. Jones makes the shift. Jones to the end zone, and he's in for the score. What a play by Jacoby Jones. Out to the Raiders. Jim Harbaugh, that is. And there's going to be a run back from 9 deep for Jacoby Jones. And look at him go. Jones is past the 50, and he is flying inside the 20, and a kickoff return, 109 yards and a touchdown, an all-time record. From the 31. And Kaepernick again. Zips it in there. Crabtree still on his feet and in for the touchdown.
Now you look for the quarterback run.
It's Gore running right side, and Gore has the edge and the touchdown. As Kaepernick forced outside and taken off. Inside the 10, and Kaepernick's in for the touchdown. Wow, did he get there in a hurry.
Lynch again. He's in for the touchdown. Manning gets hit. Ball up for grabs. Picked off by Smith. Malcolm Smith. All alone. No flags. Touchdown, Seattle. They just pop it up. Good kick by Prater on a hop. It's Harvin, but now he takes off. And Percy Harvin gets free. Percy Harvin inside the 30. He's going to go. Touchdown, Seattle. He's hit 7 different receivers, and now Kurtz. What a catch. Touchdown. Unbelievable. Now, Jermaine Kearse, he just runs a simple slant route, and about 5 guys completely miss. 2 seconds left in the quarter. Pass is caught for the touchdown. Wilson likes to throw to. Big target. Here's Baldwin. Smaller target. And he ducks in for the touchdown.
Second and 9. Brady throws. Caught. LaFell. Touchdown. Wilson to Lynch. Touchdown. And Brady's going to throw deep down the right side for Gronkowski and a touchdown. He's got to get rid of it in a hurry. And he does. And it's caught. Touchdown. Chris Matthews. Play fake. The lob. Wide open. Touchdown. The fake to him. Brady dances, throws, and it will be caught. Brady caught. Touchdown. Julian Edelman.
And the Panthers have a 3rd and 10. Here comes pressure, and they've gotten to him. The ball is out in the end zone, and it's recovered by Malik Jackson for the touchdown. In the backfield, 1st and goal. It's Stewart up and in for the Carolina touchdown. And Anderson got it back in, and he's in the end zone for the touchdown.
Freeman, what a cut! Touchdown, Atlanta! End zone, pass is caught for the touchdown, Austin Hooper. Falcons overload the right side of the Patriots offensive line. Pass is picked, intercepted, Robert Alford. He's gone, there are no flags, and the Falcons add to their lead. Alford with a pick six. Never had a 100-yard game in the NFL. Here is Coleman, end zone, touchdown. And they've done a good job not giving up big plays. Now they'll throw. Pass is caught. That's White. Touchdown. Brady, end zone, touchdown. Handoff. Touchdown, James White. Toss to White. He's in! Patriots win the Super Bowl! Brady has his fifth! What a comeback!
Off play action. Going for it all into the end zone, and it is caught! Alshon Jeffrey for the touchdown. Blunt is in the backfield. LeGarrette Blunt swings to the outside, inside the 10. Blunt to the end zone, behind a Selleck block. Brady's thrown for 234 to this point. Big hole left side, James White. Inside the 10, takes it to the end zone. And they're going to snap it, and it's Trey Burton who throws, caught. Foles, touchdown. How do you figure? Four-man rush, and then it's caught. Gronkowski for the touchdown. That line does a good job to pass into the end zone, and it is Corey Clement. Yes, touchdown. Play fake on first down. To the end zone, caught. Touchdown, Hogan. And Brady lost one for Gronkowski, reaching for it, touchdown.
Birds out wide, one-on-one.
Clement flares out to the right, caught over the middle and into the end zone. Zach Ertz for the touchdown.
From the 2, first and goal. Running it for the touchdown. Sony Michel.
Mahomes looking to flip, takes it in for the touchdown. Garoppolo keeps play action, passes, caught. Juszczyk, touchdown. Handoff here, it's Mostert. He is in for the touchdown. 20-yard penalty, a first down, first and goal, pass, open, touchdown, Kelsey. Chiefs are back in it. He's working against Richard Sherman. Mahomes throws, pass, caught, Williams, touchdown, Kansas City. Obviously now 2nd and 6, Williams makes a cut and will roll into the end zone for the touchdown. No flags.
Here's Brady's pass. It's Gronkowski. Back again. Brady play action. Looking. Third option. End zone. Caught. Gronkowski again.
You fake it here, and then you run on the next one if you don't get it.
There's the fake. There's the pass. And there's the catch for the touchdown. Fournette. 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 Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Stafford going to the end zone, reaching up and making the grab. Stafford rolling and throwing, caught, touchdown. Screen, you've got Chase with Ramsey on him. A little toss here. Mixon's going to throw. Open man, caught. Higgins, touchdown.
Rice at this occasion told them go finish.
Michel on play action, finding room, going deep, and it's caught by Higgins. He goes in for the score. Pass, Cup, got it, touchdown.
We got a lot of big bodies in there. Take a look how many guys are inside there.
Got to go for it. Surging forward is Hurts. No signal yet. And so there you go. It is a touchdown. Mahomes looking that way. Throwing that way. Kelsey got it. Touchdown. Hurts has all day. Loading up. Taking a shot. Looking for A.J. Brown. He's got it. Touchdown. Hurts on a quarterback draw. Nowhere to go. The ball is loose. Sitting on the turf. It's picked up by Bolton. No one in front of him is going to score.
Nick Sirianni stresses it's all about the ball. Jalen Hurts just having a hard time putting that ball away.
Just lost it. Now Hurts on the keep. Has a seam, and Jalen Hurts is in for the touchdown. Pacheco right up the gut and in. Touchdown. Quick throw. Tony's got it. Tony walks in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Blitz coming. Mahomes, man wide open. Touchdown, Chiefs and Sky Moore. First and goal. They try to shove Hurts over the end zone, waiting for a signal. He's in. Touchdown, Eagles.
Juwan Jennings, trick play. Oh, this ball's in the air for a long time. McCaffrey's able to pull it down, and he's going in for the touchdown. Juwan Jennings with a touchdown pass. Felt like it took forever to get there.
It was scary. It is one.
And now set up in the red zone. Trying to take the lead. Mahomes goes for it right away. Wide open. Touchdown. Valdez-Scantling. The Chiefs have the first lead in the Super Bowl.
Can only feel the number of people out there being like, what's going on?
First and goal. Mahomes flings it. It's there! Hardman! Jackpot! Kansas City!
And this was the Andy Reid special. This was the Andy Reid special we talked about. He was saving all day. He's going to fake a motion to go across. And at that moment, he turns and goes back. Hardman, who they didn't have, right?
Again, use some of these unsung heroes and right into the...
Hurts on the sneak. Pyle drives his way in. Touchdown. Third and 16. Mahomes rolling out. Looking, firing, intercepted, picked up by Cooper DeJean, gets a block. DeJean is in. Touchdown.
He's done his best to hang in there, but again, not his natural position in the pros.
Hurts lets it go, complete. A.J. Brown, he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. The lower leg area, and Maddox comes in and makes a huge play. Now the Eagles get it back. Looking to run some clock, or maybe throw the dagger. Hurts going deep for it all. Devontae Smith! He has got it! Touchdown!
Wow! You still want to go down here and deliver in the last 15 minutes of this game.
Pressure from Brandon Graham. Mahomes racing away from him. Throws on the run across his body. It is caught for the touchdown. Worthy. And the Chiefs are finally on the board. Mahomes throws corner. It is caught for the touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins hauls it in. You got Mahomes still in the game. Back to throw. Loading up, going to take a shot for Worthy, deep down the field. He's got it! Wow! Xavier Worthy with the long touchdown from Mahomes, 50 yards.
George Holani's the running back. Fake to him. Darnold to the end zone. Barner
touchdown!
Play downfield.
Gain of 24, trying to find some tempo, trying to take a shot play. Downfield for Hollins, he's got it! Touchdown, New England!
They did get a substitution in there.
And they bring a pressure as well, and they get it knocked out as Witherspoon came under pressure, and Uchenna Nwosu is going the distance for a touchdown! Might be looking for another coordinator as Kubiak takes this Raiders job as his report. May stepping up, throwing it out. Stevenson takes it off his shoe tops and scores a touchdown. Touchdown, Patriots.
Thank you.